But let's take the art of the tough to a different level, something much more serious, which is my favorite photo in this book. And it's the picture of you leading, and of course Patricia Schroeder was involved as well, but you are the first one, of course, leading the women up the stairs. This is while you are running for Senate, I think, or consider years ago. The seats opened up in California, Clarence Thomas hearings going on, all the Anita Hill stuff starts coming up about the Supreme Court nominee, Clarence Thomas, and you, the House women, decide that hearing needs to be open again, and there's this photo of you leading the women up the stairs of the Senate.
I'll tell you something, Amy. When I look at that photo, I look at all of us, and I see a tightness, I see a focus, determination. The photo just captured the moment, and as some photos do, you know, you think back to iconic photographs. But for me, this was a symbol of equality. We were going over there to say, look, you have a professor who, she's intelligent, she's flawless in her history, and she is saying that, in fact, she was sexually harassed by the nominee to the Supreme Court. And the guys in the Senate, and let me be clear, there wasn't one woman on the Judiciary Committee, and you serve on it, and you know.
Diane, there's just still only 2 of us now.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
They wouldn't open up the hearings. They would not. Now, the reasons for it I explain in the book. I don't want to go into that. So I'm just going to talk about what it felt like for us.
You're demanding a meeting with George Mitchell, right?
This is what happened. And we said, there's only one way to get the meeting. We got to walk over there. And so Pat Schroeder, whose idea this was, so even though I was running out
from Colorado.
Oh, what a fabulous leader she was on this. We walk over, about 7 of us, and the rest of the women, there hardly were any, are staying in the house, and they're doing 1 minute on the floor to talk about it, and we're walking over there. And we get up to the top of the steps, and we knock on the door because it's lunchtime, and you know when we have those lunches, those conference lunches, we're in there. It's all the Democratic senators, all men except for Barb McCusker. Actually, she wasn't there then, I don't think. I don't think she was. Yeah, she was there, the only one. Okay. In the Democratic caucus, we knock on the door. Someone opens, they peek out. A woman. Hi. Hi, we say. We're 7 women from the House, Democratic women. We want to come in and speak with the senators, and at the minimum with Senator Mitchell. Oh, no, she says. We say, why? She says, we don't let strangers in the Senate. Now, I wrote another book called Strangers in the Senate a long time ago because that stunned. We said, what are you talking about? We're not strangers. We're women in the House. Between us, we have over 100 years, well over 100 years of experience. We just want to talk to the senators about reopening here. Well, don't take offense, she says. That's just a term of art. Anyone who's not a senator is called a stranger. Well, I'd never heard of that. Be that as it may, that's what she said. So I reached to the back of my mind. I employed the art of tough. How are we going to get a meeting? So I said, you know, that's all well and good, but if we have to turn back and walk down the stairs now, there's a bank of cameras down there, and we're going to tell them that we weren't able to see anybody. She said, just a minute. She goes back. She says, okay, go in the side room, and George Mitchell will meet with you. And we told him, you have to open up the hearings, and they did.